Ladies and gentlemen, dear friends of the Chamber, it is with great joy and pleasure that I welcome you to this year's anniversary 20th conference of CSR, which is under the organization of the competent committee of our chamber. I would like to mention the work of this committee, which has been promoting the practices of responsible entrepreneurship and demonstrates the important issues of sustainable development that are of interest of Greek society, always with the great passion, dedication, and consistency. The Hellenic-American Chamber of Commerce honors the dedication and creativity of this group of people, of this actually company of professionals who put each year their imagination in action, creating events which have a real impact for the business community. In my turn, I would like to personally express my thanks and my respect to all those who have served this CSR committee these 20 years. Many of them, let me point out, continue to have the same enthusiasm and continue offering, such as the dear President, Mr. Bakis Papadimitriou. Dear members of the CSR committee, you are a paradigm of team spirit, and I congratulate you on the valuable work and the continuous and unrelentless work in a committee that shows respect and care for the human person. Year after year in this conference of CSR, we hear for the first time, as it was in the original event, words such, amongst others, sustainability in the boardroom, purpose-driven business, tribes, impact, corporate citizenship, inclusive cities, responsible leadership, and net positive. Words that are dubbed here and show a whole philosophy. Nevertheless, this conference has never limited itself in the mere name-dropping of concepts. Quite the contrary, went one step ahead, explaining these concepts, promoting the paradigm of best companies in international level, and continues with consistency the ongoing effort for improving these best cases in the Greek companies. In the Hellenic-American Chamber of Commerce, we serve faithfully our vision for the future with a view of substance and realism. We continuously seek ways to be useful to business community and in extenso to Greek society, promoting a business model based on the notions purpose and impact. Therefore, we seek for solutions for the eventual challenges and demonstrate the opportunities from the multifaceted cooperation between companies and company agencies. Therefore, entrepreneurship on sustainable terms is a global priority, which becomes even more imperative in our days. We are all tired of discussing the exit from the various crises, be it financial, the pandemic, or the war crisis, or the refugee crisis, or energy crisis. Therefore, the term of crisis has lost the notion of temporarily, of its temporal character has become now permanent. Therefore, it has become the rule and not the exception. Therefore, the flagrant question is whether all together will respond timely and before the whole situation is without return. Time is our relentless enemy. Ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, thank God for the last year. The last years have been characterized with a constant effort to sustainability and the constant change of culture. Nevertheless, the feats that have been registered in the company sector, either individually or collectively, are threatened from the energy and financial crisis and the very difficult winter ahead. So at this difficult conjuncture, we have to maintain our high morale to the principles of responsibility that have been advocating for all these years. And here lies the subject and the agenda of this year, more topical than ever. Headwinds, therefore, winds that come against and make us go back, those forces that turn us back to polluting energies, therefore threatening the Green Deal of the European Union. Headwinds are those winds that bring us against new horrible refugee flows due to a war which is at the front yard of Europe, which would be unfathomable some months ago. Therefore, we must again adapt and have to perceive the so-called externalities and therefore see what we must do and we can do vis-à-vis climate change, fighting poverty and moreover energy poverty, fighting imbalances, the impact of crisis on the mental health of citizens, the combined impact of the downgrading of natural environment on human health, and therefore seek all of us jointly together the business case, that is the ways that we can connect and relate the good and wise entrepreneurship with dealing with those challenges and the creation of new business opportunities. In the last 20 years, here in the Hellenic American Chamber of Commerce are tired of continuously referring to the business case of an economy which is based on sustainability, creating the win-win conditions for entrepreneurship, nature, climate, and man. The possibilities of green economy jobs creation are huge because they include high specialization jobs and a plethora of support ancillary jobs of low skills, offering therefore the opportunity to approach those who have been mostly affected. Here in our chamber, we remain stable and against any headwinds. We are ahead with a vision of development and extrovert character for the country. We firmly believe that sustainable development is an excellent tool in the hands of all of us for a bright future. Ladies and gentlemen, in concluding, I would like to warmly thank you for your presence and wish wholeheartedly every success in the works of this anniversary celebratory 20th annual conference of CSR. Thank you, and now invite to the tribune Mr. Pakis Papadimitriou, who is